Abigail Blackrick. Today we're at Dutchman Tree Farms, where I am joined by Chris Makoworski, co-owner of Dutchman Tree Farms. How are you doing today?
Great.
Great. So how long have you been co-owner of Dutchman Tree Farms?
Since 2006.
And how long has Dutchman Tree Farms been in operations?
We've been operating since 1972.
So for more than 4 decades, you guys have been a leader in the industry. How did you make that happen?
It's a lot of hard work and understanding how to grow trees and market them.
That's incredible. And so with this process, are you mostly confined to it in November, December, or is it really an all-year industry?
Well, growing Christmas trees is an all-year project. It's about a 14-year process from seed, when you have seeds in cones. So we take those seeds out of the cone and we plant them in the ground. From that point, it's about 14 years before we harvest it, and they're sitting here in this loading yard.
14 years from start to finish. So that sounds like 14 years of putting out some oxygen into the environment. So maybe tree farming isn't so bad after all. How does it benefit the world?
Oh, there's nothing bad about tree farming at all. It's a renewable resource. Every year, every tree that's cut down in here, there's going to be another one replaced next year, next spring. So, and that's a 14-year process where that tree is growing. It's contributing oxygen back into the environment. It's also basically, after we plant it, it's a no-till crop for 7 to 10 years. So there's carbon sequestration that's taking place by that plant just being there, growing and contributing to the environment positively.
Right. So with the trees, what kind of different trees are there? And is there kind of a crop favorite for when people are picking out their Christmas tree?
Right now, the most popular tree is the Fraser fir.
And why is that?
It's got a great upright limb structure. It's a two-tone needle. It's kind of a bluish silver look to it, kind of a blue silver underside with a green top side, and it's got a great fragrance.
And so with Christmas trees and the tree harvesting process, what all goes into that?
It's very manual labor intensive. I mean, there's a lot of times that we touch the tree. Starting with cutting it, everything is cut with a chainsaw. So that's one man and a saw cutting down trees all day long. So from that process, the needles are shook out of it. There's dead needles that are inside, so we shake those out so the tree is clean before it goes to the retail. Then it's wrapped, so we have a baling system where the tree is wrapped in netting or wrapped in twine.
And is that what I see right here? Yeah. So how do you get them like shrunk and confined like that and easy to ship?
It's a cone baler. We pull it through the cone and it wraps as it pulls through the cone, the netting is wrapped around the tree.
That is incredible. And then as far as the shipping process, do they just get hauled into large semi-trucks and shipped all across the United States?
Correct. From baling, it's then loaded on trucks and trailers and brought into this loading yard, and then they stay here until they're loaded out on semis.
So how have you really mastered the art of tapering the planting process and making sure that every year you're going to have the right amount of trees to ship out to the people who need them?
That does take quite a bit of mastery. It's relying a lot on the good Lord to give us the right conditions every year so that we can produce this product and have enough sitting in this yard to go to our customers. We also work with a lot of other local growers to, we buy a lot of trees from other farmers so that we can keep our inventory in line for what sales are. It's a lot of diligence and understanding our crop rotation, what we have in the ground, and knowing what our inventories are.
And how has the artificial Christmas tree industry kind of taken over, or have you not seen much of that affect your industry that you have going on here?
I think it's consumer preference. There's an idea that it's easy, but if you want to, I guess if a person is inclined to haul a dusty piece of plastic out of their basement or garage and put it up for Christmas and have the idea that that is really contributing to the holiday spirit, I guess that's an individual preference. But what we offer is something that's naturally grown. I mean, it's on a family farm. I mean, these are taken care of by families. Every Christmas tree farm is generally it's all owned by families, family operations. So, I mean, the whole purpose of our existence is to grow Christmas trees to celebrate Jesus' birthday.
And how would somebody get more information if they wanted to know more about Dutchman Tree Farms?
We have a website, DutchmanTreeFarms.com. They can go and look at what we're doing there. There's a National Christmas Tree Association and there's a Michigan Christmas Tree Association, all with websites and a lot of good information about Christmas trees and the industry.
Great. Thank you, Chris, so much.
You're welcome.
With My News 26, I'm Abigail Blackrick.